Hello everyone and welcome to another AdMaths tutorial video. Now I'll be discussing SPM 2019 AdMaths past year paper, paper 2 long question, example 5 or also known as question number 5. Alright, let me read the question now. Table 1 shows the deviation from the mean mark scored by Nora in a monthly test. The deviation from the mean mark for Sejarah has been left out. Okay, as you can see here, you have two columns. Okay, the first column is subject and the second column is the deviation from the mean marks. Okay, so continue to read the question. It is given that her mean mark for all the 9 subjects is 60. Okay, the question asks to find the median mark and the standard deviation. So this is the overall question, guys, for the question number 5. So I hope you will attempt this question in the future. If you could manage to solve this question, well done. But if you can't solve this question, no worries. I'm going to show you the step-by-step working and the solutions now. So without further delay, let us start to discuss the solution for the question 5 now. Okay, before that, please like this video to show your support and subscribe to the channel for more upcoming mathematics tutorial videos in the future. Alright, let me start to discuss the question 5 now. Start with the part A. Okay, for me to discuss the question part A, allow me to discuss the question once again. Okay, as you look in the question, you have two columns. Okay, the first column involves the subject and the second column is involving. Take a look at the column carefully, guys. It's not marks, it's actually deviation of the mean mark. Okay, most of the students, they fall into the trap. Okay, they're assuming that the question given is the mark, and what they'll do, they'll immediately substitute all the values, okay, directly. Okay, which is totally wrong. Okay, in the question they mentioned that the mean of all the 9 marks is actually 60. So first of all, what you need to do, you need to add all the 60 into the deviation, okay, that I've shown in the question. Okay, let me show you the updated data now. Okay, so as you look over here, this is the subject column. Okay, as you see here, I've written in the short form. Okay, and this is the marks. Okay, 60 is actually your mean, and these 10, 2, 23, negative 19, negative 6, negative 22, negative 20, and 2, these are all the deviation. Okay, guys, so I hope you understand. Okay, you might be wondering why I wrote here X. Okay, so as you read in the question, Sejarah marks is actually left out. We don't know what is the actual mark of Sejarah. Okay, if there is a 0 over here, that means they will mention in the question, okay, the deviation between the median, between the mean is 0, but they didn't mention it. They left out the data, so we write here X over here. Okay, so this is the updated mark, guys. So this is your very first step. Okay, you have your BM is actually 70, your English is actually 62, your mathematics is 83, AdMaths 41, Sejarah, okay, we don't know the marks, so we'll write here X plus 60. So Pendidikan Islam will be 54, Physics will be 38, Chemistry will be 40, and at last Bio will be 62. So this is the updated table, guys. So in order for you to solve this question, okay, you first of all, you change it into the mark table, guys. Okay, from the deviation to the mark table, something like this. Okay, so let us proceed to the next working. So the step 1, what you need to do, you need to find the mark for the Sejarah. Okay, so as I mentioned, Sejarah mark we don't know yet. Okay, that's why we wrote here X, but there is an important information that's been given in the question. Okay, the mean of 9 subject is given as 60. So what you're going to do, so we're going to add every marks over here. Okay, 70 plus 62 plus 83 plus 41 plus X plus 60 plus 54 plus 38 plus 40 plus 62, and you divide with 9, you should get your answer is 60. Okay, so let us proceed to the working. So from here, you should get X plus 510 over 9 is equals to 60. Okay, 60 times 9 you get is 540. Okay, this 510, you move it over to the right hand side, and then that 540 you minus with 510, you should get your x is equals to 30. Okay, by the way guys, this is not the final answer. This x value is just the deviation from the mean value. Okay, we are looking for the mark for sejarah. Okay, so what is the sejarah mark? So take a look at the table over here. So this is the sejarah. So sejarah mark is x plus 60. So since you have already find your x is equal to 30, so what you do, 30 plus with 60. So from here, you should get your sejarah mark is equals to 90. Okay, so this is your sejarah mark scored by Nora, guys. Okay, so this is your first step. So the second step, what you need to do, so once you have already identified the mean, then only you can proceed to identify the median. Okay, so since this is a ungrouped data, so what you're going to do, so we're going to arrange every marks into ascending to descending order, or descending to ascending order. It's up to your preference, guys. So in this case, since your number of data is 9, okay, so in order to find your mean, what you do, so for odd numbers, what you do, n plus 1 you divide with 2. Since our n is 9, so 9 plus 1 you divide with 2, so you get the 5th position. So which is the 5th position of the mark? So we're going to use it, and then that will be our median mark, guys. Okay, so let me explain the remaining working in the next paper. So please hold on for a moment. Okay, so as you can see here, what I did is I rewrite the whole mark here from ascending to order. Okay, and then from here you need to find the 5th position of the mark, guys. So you start from the left to right. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, this is your 5th position, guys, as you can see here. So since this is the 5th position, so you should know that the median mark is equals to 62. So this is your final answer, guys. Okay, so let us proceed to discuss the question 5 part B now. Okay, for the question part B, the question required us to find the standard deviation of the marks, guys. Okay, let us continue. So as you all know, standard deviation is actually the square root of the variance value. Okay, the first step what we're going to do is we're going to find the variance, and then once you're going to find the variance, so to find standard deviation, what you do, you square root the variance value, guys. Okay, so since this is a ungrouped data, so the formula of variance, sigma square is equals to summation of the summation of the squared value you divide with n minus with mean square. Okay, so this summation of x square, so how are you going to find? Okay, so I'm going to show you now. So what you do, so all the value you have find, okay, 70, 62, 83, 41. Okay, since your x is 30 over here, so 30 plus 60 is 90. Okay, 54, 38, 40 and 62. Okay, you square them separately, and those squares you sum them up together, guys. Okay, so I hope you understand the explanation that I've given to you. And then the n is 9, okay, number of data, and then you minus with mean square. Okay, let us continue to the next step. So when you sum them up, the sum of squares, so from here you should get 35,218. Okay, and you divide with 9. Okay, mean is already given by the question, which is 60. Okay, so 35,218 you divide with 9, and then you minus with 60 square. Okay, from here sigma square is equals to 3,913.11, and then you minus with 3,600. Okay, you minus them together, and you should get your sigma square is equals to 313.11. Okay, but this is not your final answer. Okay, the question requires to find the standard deviation. So what you need to do in order to find the standard deviation, you need to square root the variance value. Okay, so to find sigma, what you do, you square root the variance. So square root 313.11. So from here you should get your sigma value is equals to 17.69. So this is your final answer, guys. Alright, I hope that you have understand the full working that I've shown to you. So that is all for the step-by-step working and solution that I've shown to you. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for more upcoming mathematics tutorial videos in the future. Thank you everyone for your support, and I'll see you in the next video.